I'm Chivas Watson, proud Eagle Scout, former member of Troop 261 out of New Orleans, Louisiana, St. Anne's Catholic Church, but I became an Eagle Scout in Troop 795 in Marietta, Georgia. Lifelong Eagle member. One of the most memorable parts of scouting to me were the outdoors. Still to this day at 35, I'm still an environmental warrior that I learned at the tender age of 6 years old. I still fight, because of my scout training throughout all the years, I still fight for climate change. The city of Austin just named me as a net zero hero, and I accredit that to my years in scouting. I can remember being a life scout and thinking, am I a leader? Am I a leader? And I remember talking to my fellow troop members, my brothers, and my brother saying, well, you always speak up for us. You always ask if we're all right. You always bring extra stuff when we're out to make sure everybody's taken care of. I'd say you're a leader, and it stuck with me throughout those formative years. What is a leader, and if I am? And it wasn't until the path of Eagle that I started really swallowing what a leader, is, and how a leader receives counsel and advice. That still sticks with me to this day. I grew up in New Orleans and Atlanta, where crime, drugs, guns were everywhere. And so my mother and father, who had split when I was 3, they would always have an agreement about this being the extracurricular activity for me. Not pressing me to play basketball, not pressing me to play football, but making sure that we had time scheduled in the future to be involved with the troop. Because those were my brothers, those were my friends. Some of us, scouting was all we had. It was all we had. We didn't have money, we didn't have assets, you know what I mean? But we were able to find assets in each other and lessons that we would never lose. But see, as a scout, as an Eagle, I was trained, I was taught to always be prepared and to always have my eyes open and to always be able to set a goal, even if the times were tight, to set a goal. And so the merits of brotherhood, of scholarship, of sacrifice, but absolutely of community, have stayed with me, and I feel blessed to have been a part, to be involved, but to be embraced. That's a heavy thing as a scout. You want to be embraced. When you get up to Eagle, you have a small percentage. What you're learning right now, what you're sharpening right now, in your initiation, in your first seasons as an Eagle, is preparing you for those challenges ahead. Guys, remember, you've committed to this. This required vision. As an Eagle, maintain vision. Be very aware of your surroundings. Be very clear about your goals. But be honest with yourself. This will help you have the vision to grow in your service, to grow as an Eagle. Congratulations, you've achieved a special feat. And I want to be one of the Eagles to tell you, fly high.